Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. That will be very, very good, especially at this particular moment whereby Kenya we've been banned by FIFA. I heard that you've initiated some negotiations on how you're going to bring back that ban. So what are the plans so far?
We are talking to everybody. We're talking to FIFA, we've talked to FKF, we've talked to clubs, and we are very close to resolving this matter. So pretty much I can only tell Kenyans.
Such a humbling moment. The first task that he's taking is the cabinet secretary. Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. Habari Mheshimiwa. This is Gatekeepers TV.
Yes.
Tunaletea watu habari ya sporti.
Yes.
So thank you so much. First of all, we want to say congratulations for being appointed in the post of cabinet secretary.
Thank you.
What do you think? Why are you here today, Mheshimiwa?
This is just a signal that number one, football is back, big time. Football is back, and secondly, and perhaps more importantly, that we want to take better care of our retired football players. Sports people who live active sports generally face so many challenges. We want to put in place a program to offer better care to them.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. That will be very, very good, especially at this particular moment whereby Kenya we've been banned by FIFA. I heard that you've initiated some negotiations on how you're going to bring back that ban. So what are the plans so far?
We are talking to everybody. We're talking to FIFA, we've talked to FKF, we've talked to clubs, and we are very close to resolving this matter. So pretty much I can only tell Kenyans, football is back very soon.
Hiyo muziki ambao ulikuwa umeweka hiyo wala ndio wala wawera hapo.
Thank you. Asante sana. Now, nimefurahi sana kufika kwenye uwanja huu kujiunga na what I can only call icons of Kenyan football, legends of the Kenyan game. Because nikitizama kona zote, pembe zote, I'm surrounded by stars and icons. People who have taken our game to incredible heights, starting with the man who unites us here today, my good brother Ezekiel Otuoma, na wale ambao leo wanacheza kama friends of Ezekiel Otuoma and our legends. Naona kina Nicholas Muyoti hapa, Edward Karanja. I remember all these guys from those days, and even great coaches here. People like Ghost Mlay here, Zedekao Otieno here, Madegwa here, my big brother Robert Matano. It is an amazing occasion, really. A get together of the greats of our game, the greats of football. Nataka kutambua nyinyi nyote kwa heshima, vile vile nitambue the leadership of the game. Nimeona hapa Barry Otieno, who is the General Secretary of our Football Kenya Federation. Barry, utakuja hapa usalimie this gathering before I conclude. But just to say, I'm really happy to be here. Really happy to join you. And okay. Barry, let us go to our say and then we finish.
Asante waziri, friends of Ezekiel Otuoma, majamaa wote wa ball. Niko happy leo. Waziri hajakaa kwa ofisi sana. Aliniita akanirudisha, but kuna vitu amesema to change. I think pamoja tukishikana tutaenda mbali. So leo si siku yangu, ni siku ya Ezekiel, tushikane pamoja tufanye kitu. Asante waziri.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you. I've told Barry and his team ya kwamba we need our game back. We need our game back. We need our game back big time. But we need our game back with a difference. We want our game back with a difference. We want to see integrity in football. We want to see transparency and accountability in football. We want to see zero tolerance to corruption in football. We want to see players being paid and paid on time. We want to see referees being paid and paid on time. We want to see games that are played with integrity, so that unajua hata kama umeshindwa, you know umeshindwa fairly. So no match fixing in our football. We have agreed on many things. We have agreed on governance of our football, so that the Football Federation is in line with the Sports Act, is in line with the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and everybody feels that the federation is your federation, because the federation belongs to all of us. The players, the clubs, the sponsors, we all have a stake in this. So Barry, I hope you are good to go. You're good to go so that our game can be back and back big time, but in a better way. I have watched an amazing game here, 45 minutes of rolling back the years, walking down memory lane. I'm seeing Oscar Kadenge on the other wing flying like he used to fly those days. So congratulations for a very good game. Thank you. But the most important reason we came here, number one, I wanted to demonstrate in very practical ways that I want to be with you in football right from the base, right from the grassroots. And let me add that not just football. Last week I was watching a hockey game, a game of the Kenya Hockey Federation at the City Park, and I gave my assurance that I want to be involved. Sitaki kukaa afisini. I want to be involved. I want to see the right things happening everywhere. So you're going to see a lot of me in a lot of all your gatherings. Secondly, I came here to demonstrate my readiness to pay very keen and serious attention to the welfare of our players. The welfare of our players. The welfare of our players who are active in the game, wale ambao wanacheza, and that's why I'm talking about salaries, payment to our players, good contracts, better terms to our players, good care to our players, including good medical care. And then life after sports, life after football. You know, the lifespan or the shelf life of a sports person is about 10 years or so when you are at the pinnacle of your prowess. Then after that, you get into retirement. When you see all these guys who we are calling legends, look at somebody like Nick here or Edward here. These are young people. These are very young people. Now at their very young age, they are retired. At nini ni retirees mazee? Nini ni retirees at your age? Which means we must have an arrangement to take care of our players when they leave active football. How are we taking care of them? I have made a proposal to the team of legends for us to work on a structure for caring for our players in retirement. We want a pension scheme. We want a medical scheme, so that Ezekiel akiwa na medical issues, we don't have to come to do a harambe. We should have a trust or a fund that can support cases such as this one. Honestly, as Kenyans, we must be ashamed when we see the condition of players who, after football, their lives just go down the drain. When I was first minister for sports in the Kibaki administration, I spent so much time with the late Joe Kadenge. And Joe Kadenge shared with me harrowing tales of the difficulties of living in retirement after active life in football. And I have seen it with other sports people. We must be ashamed of what happened to Ojuan, an artist, of what has happened to Congestina Acheng, and other sports people who, after active life, they lead very, very poor lifestyle. I am ready to advise government to work with you to put in place a scheme for the welfare of our players in retirement. But today, because we do not have a scheme, I just came here in my own small way to represent the face of this ministry, to say we stand with Ezekiel Otuoma. Huyu amekuwa player, amechezea several teams, Muhoroni, Talanta FC, several teams, about 5 clubs ambazo Otuoma has played for. And he's very young. How old? 29. At the age of 29, Ezekiel is in a wheelchair because of the very rare motor neuron. Is a motor neuron condition. Is a condition of the nervous system which degenerates the nervous system, degenerates your speech, degenerates your mind, degenerates your motor senses, your feet, your hands. So our brother Ezekiel is in very bad condition. And I think as sports people, it is very inspiring ya kwamba tumekuja kuonyesha mkono wa support. And we want to see Ezekiel well, we want to see him here. Hatutaki kusikia like we have seen with Congestina ya kwamba Ezekiel amerudi game ndio home, ndio ya kwamba Ezekiel amerudi vijiji za game and he's suffering in the village with absolutely no care. We must say no to that. So I want to applaud the Legions for putting this arrangement together, and I'm telling you I'll work with you. So asanteni sana. Let me not take any more time and just reiterate, I said 2 days ago we want football back. I'm in touch with FIFA. I expect the ban to be lifted anytime. I expect the league to restart anytime soon. And as the league restarts, we are exploring ways to support clubs to be ready to get into the game right away. Kwa sababu najua clubs ziko hali mbaya sana kifedha. Very bad condition. We are looking for ways to support the clubs so that you can restart the league. But when we provide that support, I want to see that support going all the way into the pockets of players so that players can feel that the support is actually coming to you. I'm also expecting to hold a meeting with sponsors next week because we want sponsors to come back big time. We want live football to come back. We are talking to SuperSport and other interest groups so that all the sponsorship and the live football can come back in a big way. So asanteni sana. Nitatoa mchango wangu for purposes of supporting our brother Ezekiel, and then I will ask any of my friends who accompanied me here who have any support. I will encourage you to bring some support ili tumwezeshe our brother Ezekiel aendelee kupata matibabu. Na Ezekiel tunakutakia kila laheri. So I will give my donation of 100,000 shillings, 100,000 shillings, and ask anybody else who has something to add to this. Grassroots youth football in the villages of Budalangi and Western Kenya. We went to school together, and Nisidikiza na 10,000 shillings. Thank you, 10,000 shillings. My brother, Professor here is my big brother. He's a professor of philosophy at Kenyatta University. And Nisidikiza kid bro na 5,000 shillings. Thank you very much. Mheshimiwa ambaye pia ni coach Njogu. He's a member of the Kiambu County Assembly na mwenyekiti wa Sports Committee of the Kiambu